on the Crown Jakarta 10s, an annual celebration of rugby held on the first Saturday of May. Stick around. Here was on display. The annual Crown Jakarta 10s held on the first Saturday of May saw a gathering of 22 teams in the idyllic setting of Jagorawi Golf and Country Club in Bogor, West Java.
The 10s format diverges from the traditional full 15-a-side format to suit a tighter schedule, ideal for this one-day event. Rugby union is physical, fast and high contact, with the standard 15-a-side rapidly wearing players down. Once the numbers are stripped down to 10, far more space on the field is available and things move much faster. And they did this weekend at the home of Indonesia's oldest existing rugby club, the Jakarta Komodos.
It goes back, actually right back to about the 1920s and 30s before World War II, but obviously there was a break. And then in the early 70s, it got up and running again thanks to the expats. The club that's actually hosting this tournament today, they started rugby here in about 1971. And then in the early 2000s, it was decided that it was time to get more Indonesians playing rugby. So in 2004, we started Indonesian rugby, and we're coming up on our 10th anniversary in a couple of weeks' time.
There were 12 minutes to a match, with two halves of 7 minutes for the finals. All started and ended by a foghorn from the organisers' tent from 8 in the morning to 7 in the evening. Matches were played simultaneously on two separate pitches, and after the sun had fallen away, under floodlights.
You know, the Indonesian players go very well. They've got better year on year as they're playing more rugby. And as you get more interested in the game and you start playing more games, they do get better. A couple of years ago, they probably would have been up against it a bit more, but they'll go good guns, and I'm sure some of them will get into the cup as well, so that'll be great.
While the sport has its roots in the expatriate populations that often begin followings in the countries where they have set up shop, this is no expat-only affair. Teams from around Southeast Asia, Bali, Sumbawa, Java, as well as a host of sides from Jakarta itself, were out in force, some with both first and second teams gracing the field of play. The sport's recent expansion has largely been driven by the Indonesia Rugby Union, PRUI, and its efforts to inspire new teams.
Yeah, there's a huge effort going on. That's not so much from the Komodos.